Hi, it's Jane here from craftforjane.co.uk, and today I've brought you this super cute little gift box. This one is the larger of the two gift boxes that I'm demonstrating. I'm actually going to only make up the smaller one. They will nest, so the smaller one will fit inside this one if you want it to, and that's great for storage as well, but they complement each other as well. So the paper that I've used for this and for the other box is this gorgeous paper here, and it's called Bloom Where You're Planted Designer Series paper, and this is in the annual catalogue, and it is going to be discontinuing in May, so if you want some, get your hands on it, my advice would be. And I've used a stamp set called Inspired Thoughts, and I just love this font. It's so pretty, and I've used some gems there as well with some of the lovely chiffon ribbon as well. So I just think it looks really nice. It's quite a nice gift to give. It sort of isn't female or male, it could be used for both, sort of a unisex, and it's a lovely little gift to give to somebody who particularly likes gardening or plants. So I love this paper for that. So I have got somebody in mind. I think this will be going to my aunt who loves her garden and loves plants and has a house full of them. So I think I'll get something that she likes, probably something to do with gardening or planting, a small little gift, pop it in here, and the other mini one as well. So that is the box. I just love it. It looks so gorgeous. So I'll pop that to one side, and I will make sure, if you follow the links below to my blog, I'll put the measurements of both boxes on there for you. So in this box, the base I've done in Evening Evergreen, and I've used the Evening Evergreen chiffon ribbon. And this one here, I'm going to use the soft succulent. And this base of the box, so the smaller one, which is this one, measures 8.5 by 6.5, and I'm going to be scoring it at 2 inches on all sides. So just turn it and do that on all sides. Super. While I've got my scoreboard out as well, I will score the lid. So this is the beautiful pattern paper that I'm going to be using for the lid of the box, and this is a piece of scrap paper that I'm going to use as a shim, and I'm going to score this at 1 inches on all 4 sides. I like to use a shim, but you actually don't have to. You can just take it in yourself a tiny bit. There we go. Perfect. All 4 sides are scored, so now I'm going to do some trimming. So I'm going to get my paper snips. I'm going to trim up all the score lines and mite it in, and then I will probably trim a little bit off this, just like that. There we go. And I can do this on all 4 sides. I just love the colour of this, and I do like plants as well. There you go. And then this is for the base of the box, and it's going to give a little bit of DSP, sorry, a little bit of this box is actually going to be showing underneath at the bottom part of the bottom part of the box when it's got the lid on. Not sure if I'm making much sense. I think I'm getting distracted by the act of cutting, and I don't want to make mistakes. Even though it seems simple, I don't want to make a mistake. There we go. So now I'm going to get my bone folder out, and I'm just going to burnish all of the sides. So it's a great basic box structure for the bottom of a box. And then I'll turn it over, and I will glue the tabs, the 4 tabs. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus for this. This is fabulous for 3D projects. There you go. I've just put 2 little bits on there. There, and last one. And then I will just make my box up. So simple as lining the cardstock up and just pressing it in, and you'll have a base to your box just there. So press all 4 sides in, and that is the base of the box. So I'll pop that to one side, and then I'm going to trim and do exactly the same with the top part of the box as well. So I don't know if you can see that very well. Probably you can, hopefully. So this is one of those times where it might be more advantageous for you to burnish first, because it's very difficult to see. So I think I'm going to break tradition and I'm going to burnish before I trim. There we go. So it might help you see some of the score lines a bit better. So I don't know if that's helped at all actually, but can you see them any better? Last one. Okay, so I'll just turn this over and we'll do the same with the tabs. We will glue the tabs on there. I don't know if you can see the template, it's quite a basic template. Same for the top and the bottom. So we'll just put some bits of glue there. And here as well. This one just here, and this one just down here. Lovely. So I'm going to do the same process as I did. I'm going to glue one in just here, and then I'm going to do the rest around the base of the box so that I know that it is going to fit well. And it should match up beautifully. And this makes a really snug lid. So if I take that off, and then if I put it around here, you'll see it makes a lovely fitted lid. So I'm going to use the soft succulent chiffon ribbon, and I'll pop that here, and we'll try and tie a bow. I might try and do the bow the other side, see how I fare. There we go, cute little bow just there. So I'll straighten that up. That was very off, wasn't it? Straighten that up there. Lovely. Okay, so now for my sentiment piece, I'm going to use, I like the font, so I'm going to use a sentiment off here, and I'm going to use the "You Make a Difference Every Day," which I think fits with the thank you so much. And I'm going to die cut that out in this little flag shape just here. Okay, so I've die cut that out, and that's a sentiment. I stamped it in the Evening Evergreen. So I'm going to pop some jewels on it. So I've got the soft succulent jewels just here, which I think will go equally. I could use either really, but I think I'll use a soft succulent just for this one. And I'll pop a couple of gems. So I'll pop one there and a little one next to it, I think. Yeah, it's quite cute. I like that a lot. There we go. And I'll pop this up on Stampin' Dimensionals. Do I fancy it in that top area of the box? Yeah, Or do I fancy it at the bottom? With my bow maybe moved up a little bit. Yeah, I quite like it there. Put it there on some dimensionals, I think. So almost at the end of my pack of dimensionals. So I think I do use the edges. I do cut around the edge to use it as well. And got room for this one in there. I think actually I don't need more than that, do I? You can see where I originally stamped slightly off. So I just turned it over. Okay, so I'll pop this in this corner. I'll try and put it as equal as I can. There we go. Oh, I do like that. That's quite lovely, isn't it? So my two little boxes that I've made, and they do nest. Shall I show you them nesting? Just so you can see, fits in there beautifully. So if you did want to use them as nested boxes, you could. These are the Bloom Where You're Planted nesting gift boxes. I think they're really versatile, and they're a great size as well for lots of different gifts. Just to let you know, the paper and the gems are actually, and possibly the die, the dies for this this shape just here, I think are retiring, and there is a last chance product sale, so do follow the links for that, and hopefully some of these things, if you want them, will still be available. So if you would like any of those products, as I said, follow the links below. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial, and I'll probably say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.